This video, I'm going to create some AI characters for free using Google's Flow that now includes Omni AI video generation technology. So I will start off by clicking on the New Project button, and then after it's done loading, I'll go up to name the project test and press Enter. Then I will click the characters option to the left, and it will give me 4 sample prompts to choose from, so I'll click on the last option to see what kind of prompt it generates for me. The prompt it returns first describes the shot in great detail, including which camera to use, and then it goes on to describe the character along with the clothing and lighting. So I will go down and click the right arrow button, and that will use Nano 2 to generate a studio portrait of a fictional character described in the prompt. Next I will go over and click the little button with a plus to the right of the small profile image, and that will give me a template prompt to create 3 distinct views of this new character. Then I will select the described body and outfit text in brackets and type in, make a cyborg body, and then press the right arrow button again to generate the full body view in 3 perspectives. And it didn't create a full body view, so I would have to click on the second thumbnail to try the prompt again, but I'm not going to do that since this is just a quick tutorial. So now I will go up and click on select a voice, and it gives me a bunch of different options for female and male characters, so I'll choose a female option and click add to character. And there's a little play button I can click to hear the voice.
Hi there. We're introducing a new feature where I can read this aloud in a natural, human-like voice.
Then I'll select the untitled character text to rename the character to the voice name and press enter, and go up to click the done button in the upper right corner. And now with the new character created, I will go down to switch the settings to generate an image using Nano Pro, and then use the @ symbol to reference the character in the prompt. So I just select the character after typing the @ symbol, and then go down to click add to prompt, and now the AI knows to use the 2 character profile images when processing my request. I will type in a prompt to generate an image of the character running from the cops, and then go down and click the right arrow button. It tells me that I'm requesting generations too quickly and to wait a moment and try again, but in my experience, I've had to wait hours to retry before it works again. So now I will go up to click on my profile image in the upper right corner, and I can see that I still have some of the 50 Flow credits I get every day with a free account, so I can still use those to generate video. I will go over to delete the failed Nano Pro image request, and then go down to switch to video and change the model from VO 3.1 to Omni Flash. And below the second options, it shows how many credits it will use. So for 10 seconds, it uses 30 credits, 8 seconds is 25 credits, 6 seconds is 20 credits, and 4 seconds is 15 credits. So at first I will decide to use the remaining 30 credits I have for a 10-second video, and then type in the prompt to have the character running from the cops and saying something, but I decide to try a 4-second video instead. I will click the right arrow button to generate my video, but it fails by saying the generation might violate policies, so this strict censorship is not a good thing for those looking to create fictional action content. So I will go up and click the reuse button, and then try a prompt to have the character walking through a field while saying something, and it will queue the request, so I will delete the old one and check my credits. Then I will wait the minute or 2 it takes to generate my video and click on it, and watch what the Omni Flash model came up with by clicking the play button.
Well, this is a nice, calm environment.
And it looks pretty good, so I'll go up and click the done button, which I can also just click the left arrow button to go back as well. I can also manage scenes, but this is just a video about creating characters, so I won't get into that. I will go back to my videos where it filters out everything but video. One thing I really don't like is Flow watermarks every video unless you pay a premium, so I would imagine that is only going to drive people to other services, which may be hard to get them back after they figure them out. So moving on, the 3 dots up in the right corner of the media has several options for managing the media, including add to scene for video, and a download option, which 720p is the best option for non-paying users. In closing, I am still very excited to watch this technology evolve. I can't wait until I can create blockbuster movies to share with the world in every language, all while sitting at my computer. Hopefully this video has helped, and feel free to ask any questions that you still may have in the comments. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe for more quick and on-point videos.